Every year, Meretz U.S.A. creates a unique one-week symposium. We meet with Jewish and Arab citizens of Israel as well as Knesset members. In 2006, we focused in on the Arab-Palestinian citizens of Israel. We also met with Palestinian Authority notables. The symposium offers us the rare opportunity of coming in and connecting to the vital trends in Israeli thinking and society. Our touchstone is Nomi Chazan, an academic and a former Meretz parliamentarian.
I frankly cannot recall a situation that is more complicated than the situation that we're living in now. The first problem that has emerged in the aftermath of the war is that the military is no longer perceived as an untouchable organization. Or the IDF has been working for the last few years on a concept which says we can bomb the hell out of anything and win. And the truth of the matter is that Lebanon totally disproved that. In the last few months, I would say that Israelis are in a state of national or collective depression. The social inequalities that have been visible have become again more pronounced. And the two major ones that I want to point out are the ones between Arabs and Jews, because the missiles don't distinguish between the two.
With Nomi's words in mind, we traveled north to see the effects of the war with our own eyes. We met with Arabs and Jews who work together towards coexistence. And because we always do, we dropped in on our old friends at Givat Chaviva. Afterwards, we met with Amiram Golden, who lost his son in a tragic bus bombing. Since then, he and his friend Leithi Ganem, an Arab Israeli, have teamed up on projects to improve the life of all people in the Galilee. We toured the Arab city of al-Fahim with city planner Mohammed Rabah and Shuli Dichter, the co-director of Sikui, an advocacy organization for Israeli Arabs.
We are working to promote the idea of equality between Jewish and Arab citizens as a mainstream idea. In the past 60 years, the Israeli citizenship, as uncomfortable as it is, became part of their identity. And there is a new collective emerged, the Palestinian citizens of the State of Israel. They have, in some sense, they have more in common with us Jews, Jewish citizens of Israel, than in their Palestinian brethren in the West Bank and Gaza, or in the United States.
Few Jews ever traveled to al-Fahim, but we did. We had a deluxe tour of the local art gallery and a splendid meal to boot. The next day, we traveled south to the Bedouin town of Lakia, where we met Amal El-Sana, once a shepherd, who became the first Bedouin woman to attend Ben Gurion University.
I was kind of media focused to ask me how I get there and all these things. And a woman interviewed me and she said, how did you get here? I know that it's a very tough community, tribes, culture, traditions, and they are giving you this opportunity to come to the university. It's mixed Jewish, Arabs, and boys and girls. And I told her what I'm doing in my life. I told her about my projects and everything I'm doing. And she looked at me and she said to me, well, Amal, I think you are a feminist. I said to her, what's that? Because I was only 18 years old and it was the first time that I'm hearing this word. And she said, look, feminists are women who are fighting for women's rights. I said, wow, thank you very much, this is me. And then I established the first Bedouin women organization in Israel, this organization that you are sitting here today. I established it when I was 17 years old, 17 and a half. When I was 14 years old, I decided to do something with myself. I didn't know what's the meaning of organizations, fundraising, or projects, none of that. But I knew only one thing, that is something happening in the area that I live. People are living in a situation where they are not equal. I decided not to play anymore the role of the victim, not to play anymore the role of the passive minority or oppressed community. I decided that if I'm not taking a position to change, I will be part of this problem. And I decided to be part of the solution.
Amal continues to be a role model in her community. Today she is the director of the Arab Jewish Center for Equality, Empowerment, and Cooperation.